This fight better not be a boring one. Is that the best you can do? Give me all you got. Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet. This fight better not be a boring one. Give me all you got. Life and death are but a moment apart. Give me all you got. Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
We're gonna have to go to that one. Well, hold on, chat. Alright, well, it was working just fine earlier. don't know if this came unplugged or... I don't know. It was working fine earlier. Maybe one of the wires on the mic side's a little loose. I'll have to check it after stream. Oh, well, we're back to the desktop mic, or what do you call it? Yeah, but that's not the mic I was using. I was using my new headset mic, and for some reason now it just stopped working. I don't know if... DSX, I think, does that sometimes. I think it's this controller. I think when it plugs in, and DSX tries to emulate the PS4, PS5 control, because the PS4 control, which I'm glad they took this out, and I'll be glad when DSX can emulate a PS5 control, because it doesn't have that functionality in it. Is the issue is I think that happens is that I think this PS5 since this thing only emulates PS4, it's trying to think it has a mic. Yeah. It's just company miscommunication, greed, no one wants to work with each other, but oh well. We'll go with what we got. We'll just stick with our desktop, what do you call it? Studio mic. That's kind of why it's there, just in case something goes wrong now at this point, but we'll go with that for now. I'm never losing to you. In our mind, I have slain virus embodiments tenfold of yours. If it weren't for me, you would have lost control of your body from that punishing virus influence. That's it. See, I wonder if almost... It also could be that he's inside of him. Like, this is almost kind of like a... Venom kind of situation where the previous version is like his protection. Because they did say earlier, why is Kamui allowed to just run around without a squad? Anyone else would be in super danger to do that, to be infected by the punishing virus. Yet it doesn't seem to affect him on the same level. That is how it always was and always will be. I'll get you out of my head one day. Yep, so see? It's like Venom. You know this isn't possible, for I am you, and you are me. Accept me and become your better self. When I find a way to cleanse myself of the virus, I will no longer need you. Ha! How naive. You were referring to what? Crone mentioned, weren't you? Placing your hopes on uncertainty. You better be off letting me take hold. Never. The power's back. Thank you, Lee. Only the emergency supply recovered, though. The main power source of this city comes from the nuclear plant underneath. But the supply has been cut off the grid by the virus. Now it only supplies energy to the machine factory here. Emergency signals shimmer in ghostly blue colors within the partially revived city. It was as if the gray ravens were swallowed by a piece of the galaxy. Not a single survivor. After so many years, there wouldn't be anyone left. It's difficult to imagine how 500,000 people managed to live in this tiny place. There might be no survivors, but corrupted still keep pouring out of here. Mid to late post-pandemic age, humans thought they could make use of the serum to turn the tables with their armies. That was until the virus began corrupting factories, turning them into breeding pools for war. Facing a supply line of endless corrupted army, even the newly developed construct technology didn't stand a chance. I'm certain everyone here knows full well of that hopelessness and despair. Keep moving. The virus is our common enemy, but we Forsaken seek to rebuild humanity with our own method. We were the only humans who did not stand back for even a mere second. The only humans who truly share a fate with this earth.
This
Alright.
fight
Let's get him.
better not be a boring one.
We need to cross the walkway to keep moving down. Hurry, we don't want to get caught out on a bridge. Haha, Lucia knows her way around a battlefield. Follow the direction indicator.
Is that the best you can do?
Have you too slow? Too slow.
Everyone, I picked up a familiar signal.
Go to hell, not bad.
Oh,
Go to hell. It's over.
find Nanami. Okay, there she is. Executing purification mission. Target forsaken. What? Are we about to fight Nanami again?
How
Oh,
disappointing.
right. Isn't that the double-edged sword that even though Watanabe helped us, he's still under attack? Extermination target. You're from the Purifying Force. Ha 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 ha. You're so easy to trick, Oji-san. As if Nanami would be in the Purifying Force. Nanami was just imitating that nagging Obasan from the Purifying Force. Obasan? Ah, I think I know who you're referring to. Ha! Hey, stop. I still have some business to settle with you about our last encounter. She's already gone. Looks like the Forsaken's got a taste of Nanami before too. Yeah, Nanami seems to be a tornado no matter to who or what she encounters. I am Nanami. The corrupted here are getting stronger, and there are some new ones as well. The buildings on this side are severely damaged. Looks like a massive fight happened here before. These are the marks of the resistance from the people. We'll leave the surveying and investigation to Strike Hawk. Let's deal with this enemy in the front of us first. This enemy. We don't know what it can do. We will soon. That's what I'm waiting for. Only way I guess live. On it, scanning corrupted characteristics and running a profile comparison. You people favor frontal engagement too much. Very well then, I'll deal with the little ones. You folks can handle the big one. Then we'll leave them to you, Watanabe. Let me know if audio blanks out again or something weird happens as well.
This fight better not be a boring one.
Because I switched to my other mic so y'all didn't have to hear the fan as much. But we'll just keep it this way if it's going to give me weird technical problems with this control. It'd be fine for Uma Musume, I assume. I'm going to try to reset it back to normal for Uma Musume after this, but... That corrupted used to be a giant omnidirectional mobility firefighting device, so we're fighting a fire truck bot. So what you're saying is, it knows hydro pump? Oh, it dropped some sort of like hydro bomb.
Is that the best you can do? Sun so my flame!
No.
Life and death are but a moment apart. I won't hold back. I will sever this prison of fate. Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
Well, we made short work of that boss. I can't believe this corrupted's memory shell data is encrypted. And in a way I've never seen before. Its attack mode has been redesigned before manufacturing, too. These designs are all efforts at the punishing virus to destroy humanity? I sometimes wonder if the punishing virus is sentient or not, but these speculations are meaningless. Come out! We know you are secretly helped us take care of some of the enemies. Oh, Nanami got found. Since you found me, I'll just operate together with you guys. Then give us something to let us know that we can trust you. Alright. Nanami facts time. Fact number 1, Nanami is not human. Here you go again. You're still questioning Nanami? Nanami shocked. Alright, I'll tell you guys more. Nanami fact number 2. Nanami is currently curious about one specific human. Probably me, I assume. Me? That reminds Nanami. There are a lot of things on your bio Nanami is curious about. That's not a good thing. Commandant, here is the incarnation of the unfathomable. You sure you want to know more about them? Huh? What'd you say? I heard you say Nanami must help us destroy the enemy before we give her information on Great Wraith and Commandant. It's not a fair bargain, Nanami, but I'll still accept. That's not what I said at all. Everyone, the next wave of corrupted is coming. Oh, speak of the corrupted, this way. Wait, you're going in alone? Don't worry, Nanami promised to take care of them. Here we go! 1 point for small fries, 10 points for big fish. Nanami's hopping in. Hopping into the ring, yeah! What? Hey, no starting early, that's cheating!
This fight better not be a boring one.
Hey, why have we got fewer corrupted than the Forsaken? You been slacking off or something? It's not a competition.
Is that the best you can do? Life and death are but a moment apart. Give me all you. The sun will set. It'll be my blade.
Snap out of it, Nanami. You helping or not? I'm waiting. For what? The one behind you. Oh. Nanami is hilarious.
Give up.
Oh, I thought I dodged that. I did not, turns out. I am out of stamina.
I won't hold back.
There we go.
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
Everyone, I've decrypted the memory shell of this kind of corrupted. There's a record of a battle with another strong corrupted. Another corrupted? Would that be the Ascendants? We've seen a lot of fights between the corrupted before in City 15. I don't think so. Its memory shell didn't mention anything about Ascendants. And this battle record is from many years ago. Let's just keep a record of this first. On it. Yo, Tab Gang, welcome. The viral density shot up suddenly in this area. Kamui, are you okay? I'm fine. My invert device might not be adapting to it as quickly as yours. It should be fine. This density increase rate shouldn't be critical, but we should still check in just in case. Liv, can you keep an eye on the mind status of everyone here? Understood. What is it? The waveform from Kamui's mind is strange. What do you mean strange? Hey, I didn't ask you I didn't ask to be born like this. He's hiding the fact that he has another self. Ha ha ha. You got me. Well done, Liv. You really are an exceptional construct. What did you say? No way I'm letting a tyrant like you show their face. My punishing virus concentration has increased a lot lately. I can move around much longer now. Do you know what this means? I know I don't have much time left. I don't need you to tell me. Ah.
This fight better not be a boring one.
We can deal with Kamui later. Our top priority is clearing the path ahead. Commandant, hold your position at the center of the group until we pass. Alright.
Is that the best you can do? Give me all you got.
That used is too slow. Too slow. Go to hell! It's over. How disappointing.
How disappointing. This is the military factory, but the viral density is too high. I can't. Commandant, please take this. This is a new filtration device found nearby. Should at least lower some viral intake, though not by much. I'll monitor the psychological condition of the Commandant closely. How sweet the air above. I can't. Looks like it's time for my entry. No! Then what do you propose? I'll fix this myself. Sorry, everyone. Emergency, gotta go. Kamui shuts off his communication system and runs from the path they took, leaving the squad behind. Kamui! No time to explain. Kamui left like the wind, disappearing into the high viral density area. It's kind of like Eddie knowing Venom's had enough and he's ready to be out on the surface for a while.
This fight better not be a boring one.
But Strikehawk deserted. Then he's bound to come to her attention. I know full well how that's like. You seem pretty composed being a target. How come? When there's still so many corrupted, covert actions is the only option. Sneak to the endpoint. I play Metal Gear Solid game.
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
I could have taken out that whole room with Virgil and Alpha, but I do like to sometimes keep to the stealth when it wants me to be stealthy. This should be the assembly department of the factory. Or this should be the assembly part of the factory. The corrupted are assembled here one by one, then sent through the elevators onto the surface, terrorizing the Earth. Moving on his own in this situation? We can't leave Kamui behind like this, can we? Please decide quickly. Some of the corrupted on the production line have awakened. If they all have awakened at the same time, that's why I'm telling you to hurry. Wait. That back as well. corrupted or filling in the path we took. Almost an endless horde. There's only one way now, then. Grey Ravens forward. Hey, 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 hey! Nanami hasn't voiced her opinion yet. You can use these isolation doors. Yeah, hello. Did you get even a single word Nanami's dropping?
This fight better not be a boring one.
Asked Lucia about the situation. The girl was right. The isolation doors are still working. Liv, close the doors. I'll clear things up with Kamui once the mission is complete. Help Liv close the isolation doors. Kamui's at the end fighting it.
Give me all you got.
Ow, I'm not paying attention. I thought I was not. Sometimes the animations are so bright that it's the age of the game, like it's an older engine. Yeah, sometimes I'll tell what's happening. I'm not gonna lie.
Which one of you too slow?
Oh wait, stop the car. Oh, there's still one left. I'm on my way, Lucia. Got it.
Not bad. Now you die. Too slow. Too slow.
Door closed, everyone. Go and help Nanami. Or is that Nanami? Oh, that's Nanami fighting this thing. Alright, I will help Nanami.
You shall die.
It's dead. All it took was one cut.
How
Well,
disappointing.
that equals 1,000,000 from the Avatar. From the Avatar. This team is really broken. Perfect end, exactly. These doors won't hold for long. Enough to buy us time. We split up. We can blow this place to pieces using the explosives I brought with me. You do realize there's a nuclear fusion reactor below us, right? Yes, 2 pieces. Fine. Then Liv, let's begin calculating the location of the explosive equivalent. I'm on it. Looks like we're on the same team. You should thank your makers for your luck. Nanami's a killer queen when it comes to fighting. It's not about your fighting prowess. You still give me nightmares. Who is Nanami? Why is Nanami like this scary, like, she's got like Sephiroth like aura. Like everyone treats her like she's Sephiroth. Like when she shows up, they're like, oh no. But she has a Dante personality of just so carefree, it's just almost unhinged. Well, hers is. Dante's is more tame. Dante's is just a carefree, cool dude. But hers is like unhinged. Like, as far as like, she is insane. But she must be broken as a character. I mean, I have her. I mean, she's good. She was definitely a really good character for the beginning. But I'm like, I know the Star Rail version or Star Trail version is insane. But I don't have that version. And that's not the one he's talking to unless she can transform into that. At will. She is silly, but she is very strong. I can tell. I mean, look at what... I mean, Watanabe is like, you still give me nightmares. What? What did Nanami do to scare your socks off? Have you forgotten? You've practiced with me for no less than 3 times. And your frequent harassments to our camp as well. There weren't any sizable losses. but you've been doing a number to the psychological conditions of our people. She's like a terror. You mean the times that Nanami went to observe Forsaken lifestyle? Forsaken food, Forsaken breathing, and Forsaken culture in general? She must be pure machine. My assumption for her already, she's already kind of said it herself. Unlike the other constructs, she must be more machine than they are. She must be like literal, like almost kind of like Data, right? She has a personality almost like a childlike version of what Data's like from Star Trek, where he's curious about everything. Now, he's not overbearing with it like Nanami is, but that's where the childlike nature is different between the two of them. Hers is more like a child robot, like a robot who has a child's memory or mind, trying to learn what's happening around it. And because she is a super machine, maybe slightly more aggressive than she thinks she's being. Not on purpose, or or not on like, chainsaw in the way, accidentally chainsaw in the way through a wall. But you are, it's like, I won't say anything, but you are on a good track. Okay. Also, I just get this feeling she'd be one of those who chainsaw a hole in your wall. And you know how, like, normal in horror movies, they look through it to scare you like a monster, but she goes, "Hi!" Which almost in its own right, I can see what Watanabe means. That's almost slightly nightmarish. That is of Zeech. Let's see, you call those things you did of observation? And don't forget that Nanami left you all tons of artwork as tons of friendship. As tokens of my friendship. The mess you made with your... Yeah! See? She literally did what it just said. She went around, although in a more fancy fashion, she literally went around carving things up with her chainsaw. Almost like have you seen like that artwork where people cut bushes and like change them into animals and things like that? She was doing that with her chainsaw to everything. Right. All right. I can see how, like, if you don't understand that seems scary to normal people, that they'd probably be kind of freaked out about her. It also reminds me, once again, of Gur, another character kind of harkening back to my childhood of, like, Invader Zim with Gur, the robot Zim had. You ever show... If you were to ever show Nanami what tacos are, she'd probably obliterate the universe just for the tacos. And see and boosters. They were nothing but Nanami was here graffiti. Ha ha ha. Well, same difference. Definitely getting those vibes. Forget it. Don't you give me that sign.
This fight better not be a boring one.
I'll start laying out the detonators. Grey Raven, you are responsible for clearing the corrupted in this facility. Oh, we with you. Yeah.
Is that the best you can do? The sun is set. So be my blade. I won't hold life and death are but now you're on the other side of the line.
Already in the combo. Oh.
Have you too,
Now you deal with Virgil.
too slum. Go to hell! It's over.
No, the road collapsed. Kid, you go back first. Destroying the source of corrupted is my task.
disappoint.
Watanabe, the structure on your side can't hold anymore. Please move away quickly. Do you hear me? Watanabe! Where's Watanabe? Oh, Pops, there wants to go on an explosive suicide run. You're just gonna leave him? Hmm? That's the first time Nanami's seen a human angry. Interesting. You deserve Nanami's seal of approval. Nanami knows what you're thinking. You only have to order, and Nanami will execute. Order you? Yeah, see, she's not like the other constructs. She must be really old in design then. She can't do anything fully in certain cases without being given an explicit order, because her program probably won't let her. So she learns, like I said, it's kind of like Data. My closest explanation to this is like how Data is in Star Trek. Sentient, but also has certain things that until he got past it and learned to adapt his program, he was still held back by certain things. Order you? Yep. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance because I only normally take orders from the eye patch cramps. So, what do you say, Commandant of Grey Raven? Nanami, I order you to help Watanabe. Ah! There you go! Nanami 1 mission coming up! Can't do her laugh. She was probably laughing really high pitched right there at that scene. It's like, ha ha ha! That kind of thing. I may have a lighter voice, but not that light. Hey there, Oji-san! Why are you still here? Where are the others? It's all sorted. Everyone's ready to hop already. But Commandant gave special order to Nanami, and that's to bring you out in one piece. Don't fool around. On top of this horde of corrupted, I also have to detonate the explosives. If it's somebody else, then it might be impossible. But this is Nanami. So get ready for the wonder of the world, wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. Hold on tight, Pops. Nanami brandishes and swings her weapon in one fell swoop, destroying every corrupted intending to close in on her. What? A steel cable shoots out from Nanami and latches onto Watanabe's arm. Nanami DIY boom boom, Pops. Fire! Whoa, ha! Smooth as a criminal. Now we just need to drop those bombs, right? The frick just happened? What is she doing? Did she like just take off into the sky or something with him? You're the craziest lass I've ever seen. Watanabe, are you alright? If I were him, I'd be like, define alright. Like, he's physically alright, but I don't think he's mentally okay. Not after whatever just happened. You all. Suddenly an unforeseen corrupted tears the isolation doors in half with a blade. It's the Queen of Blades, but the robot version. Tears through the isolation doors in half with a bladed pair of wings. Detecting thermal reaction. Purify. That's Lucia, look out! See what I mean about how it knew her name? It knew Lucia's name. I have a big hunch on this, what this reality is leading up to in the base story. I already kind of have some spoilers with the super version of Lucia that we saw in the DMC crossover. This looks like a cool boss battle. It's just called the Sister. We're fighting a Sister of Battle. So it's a purification system. That voice sounds so cold. Capable of rational thoughts at such high virus levels? I wonder, are we looking at another Ascendant masterpiece? Her voice sounds familiar. Ooh, is it Luna? It's either her or it's a version of Luna. Lucia, are you okay? Everyone proceed with caution. Ow. actually hitting me. It's kind of, I'm having a hard time seeing what he's doing.
Is that the sun? That
Straight into combat, full mode
My
combat.
blade.
He's already almost dead to be fair.
Have you
And there it
decided
is. That's what I wanted
which
to
one
finish
of
it
you
off with.
die?
And it's over. All you need is the when you're in doubt, you just summon one of the sons of Sparta. It was almost dead, to be fair. A very unique corrupted. It should have high research. It should have high research value for Babylonia. I'll download its memory shell data first. Did it call my name? That last is starting to detonate the bombs. No time left, Liv. Okay, right, all done. Let's get moving. Yeah, you're OP now. Finally, we made it out. We're in Nanami and Watanabe. They took another escape route. I had the wrong voice. They took another escape path when we were running. Why not go with us? I can't tell Nanami's rationality, nor do I want to know. But for Watanabe, just look at the sky.
This fight better not be a boring one.
Up in the sky, friendly transport. But we didn't call for backup. If they're coming uninvited, then they must be the purifying force. That's why Watanabe. Because even though he's made peace, and it turned out he wasn't doing anything bad against Babylonia when he needed Liv's help. The double-edged sword is much like any crazy bureaucracy in anything. Is much like any crazy bureaucracy in anything. The purifying force is still dispatched after Watanabe to try to take him out. Or is there more to it than that? See, that I don't know yet, because that part of the story I don't have enough information yet. On what's happening on the Babylonian force side, like people like Kamui's team and what Strikehawk and Cerberus and all them. Like, I still have my hunch on things from them right now. Don't have enough to know yet, though. Pathetic. You can't even leave here. Shut up. And looks like Kamui's got his own, like, inner demon trigger that he's got to fight with. So that's where Kamu is. So that's clearly Kamu that's talking to him, his other self. When I find Tenebrin and cleanse the virus inside me, I won't need you anymore. And then, still living in the clouds. Look, they're closing in. And if they see you like this, then we'll both be recycled. I won't let you come out again.
This fight better not be a boring one.
I've got Kamui's signal. He's not far. Kamui. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Kamu. Is that gonna be the boss battle? I got hit really bad there.
Give me all you got.
Have you decided which one of you
Wow, he took those. Each one of those was one slash.
go to hell? It's over. How disappointing.
Let's see, Leonidas. Just got all my pulls done and built both Dante and Virgil. SS. I don't have the 6-star weapon in Cubs, but nice. Nice job, Leonidas. Still got a bit before I can get the weapon in the Cub. I don't know if I'll fully build Dante, because I don't know if I'll have enough to do that without having to spend a little bit of money. We'll see by the end of the month. Or towards the end of more towards middle of the end of the event for Dante. Virgil's our biggest forces, and look who it is. Didn't I just mention Cerberus? Oh, good day, everyone. Hello, my lovely gray ravens. Seems like I'm the first here again. Farrah twirls a lock of her hair, flowing red hair, scheming in delight. A Strikehawk member corrupted. I've been longing for such a fat piece of merit. I'm not going to stand in your way. I just need to ask Kamui some questions. Whatever you do with him afterwards, I won't have any objections. Then please help yourselves. But allow me to remind you that if you are a dilly-dally for too long, and the other cleaners arrive, you know what I will do. So she's the purifying squad. See, that's what I was wondering, is Cerberus the purification squad? Now I know why they act the way they do. But, interesting. But I've not played DMC in a while, so the struggle is real to stop sucking. Oh, yeah, that's where I can think that's where the opposite. I love Dante and Virgil's character design. I'm doing pretty good with him. He's definitely pushing me through this story. Virgil is. I have Dante as well, but Virgil's stronger right now. Virgil is absolutely one-siding this story for anything we fight right now, along with Alpha, aka Crimson Weave. Kamui, when were you first corrupted? It was back when Roland... Why didn't you tell us? Because it's useless telling you. So why are you running? Fear? No, I just decided to remove the virus inside me. We both know there's no such method, otherwise we wouldn't have that many sacrifices. I can't explain to you because I'm not sure myself. It's nothing more than a gamble. Kamui? In view of our friendship, I can give you the opportunity to execute him. After all, it's the same for me, dead. He's the same for me, dead or alive. Enough of your wickedness, Farrah. Lucia. The past. Mistakes must end here. How pathetic. Why am I thinking of that? I believe in you, Kamui. Take whatever opportunity you get. Lucia sets down her blade. Weakling. Guess I gotta do everything myself. Hold on. Do you want to stop my mission? Just to let you know if you do, that'll be an act of treason. No, I won't stop you. Rather, I demand you. Huh? Remember that free pass you gave us? Well, if you're really true to your word, I'd like to redeem it here. How disappointing. I thought you'd use it somewhere more interesting. Like, forget it. Ooh, Lee and her. Wow, that's like, wow. That's like, Leon and, Ada. There must be a past there. When I got up this morning, I wasn't expecting you to ruin my mood, Lee. Farrah turns around and stretches as if relieved, and leaves without looking back. But the powerful sound of high heels on the steel plate still vaguely reveals her extremely disappointed mood. By the way, it's just that I won't intervene in this matter. What happens next? Well, good luck to you all. Au revoir. Cerberus is not actually the purifying force. Cerberus is the squad for secret, dirty cleanup operations. So, there is an official purifying. So that's what you mean by the rest of the cleanup squad is coming. So they're like the ones who go in first and do it in secret and keep it the cleanest if possible. But really, technically, the official squad is the one she mentioned. The one that's coming up next. That's why she let us go. Because she owed us one for what we did earlier in the story. But she's like, but what happens next? When the other cleaning squad gets here, that's on you. Alright, final mission of this chapter, it looks like. Oh. 2 outlines step out of the shadows. Kamui of Strike Squad. Heard he's a feisty one. What's he doing like this? He is currently fighting the virus, and it has taken a toll on his capacity. When he loses hold, his frame will become empowered by the virus, and also begin attacking humans. If that's so, do you need my help, Bianca? No. Corinia, an external aid from an engineering force. Your mission is to ensure the complete destruction of the punishing virus factory. Only your secondary mission is to help us retrieve any corrupted frames. But it seems like someone's impeding your work now. Kamui, can you walk? I'll make you an opening. Lucia. Are we about to fight Bianca? So is Bianca the official keeper of the purifying squad? I have
This
Bianca,
fight.
actually.
Better not be a boring
I haven't
one.
done much with her character yet, but... Sorry, Bianca. Corinia, I can't let you go any further. It's okay. Let's settle this then. Oh, it's both of them!
Give me all
But they
your
don't
stuff.
realize I brought
You
the
decide
secret weapon!
which way
All it
to
took
die.
is one judgment cut. Sorry, girls.
How disappointing.
But the Sons of Sparta say have maximum authority in Babylonia. So, no go. Such strength. I told you, don't mess with me. Lucia, it's enough, thank you. Then let the purification mission begin. Target, Strike Hawk member, Kamui. Connecting. Wait, Bianca. Are you here to plead for his mercy? Sort of. Chrome! Kamui, I know what you're planning. Give me some time. Just hold on. I don't think there's anything that can change the outcome, Strike Hawk leader. There is, only the security clearance is a bit higher. That's nothing but a hypothesis. Yes, but the actions of the Ascendants have proven its existence. It can help Kamui's situation. I'll try and get the application and paperwork done. Ha! Greetings, Commandant. You have access to the medal system. Medals are issued to those who have contributed to the cause of the United Human Front. You can find yours in the central database. Nice. Something's happening in the dorm. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Ah, the chores are done. Okay. Complete 100 main stages. Medals. We have medals now. Medals, medals, medals. Alright.
Hi.
Hey! I've got that 6-star weapon choice now. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Ooh. There are some really good choices in here. Ooh, Gungnir's in here for, Rosetta. Ooh. Although although I might already have one 6-star, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my live has a 6-star or not. We're not gonna do it yet, though.
Hi.
Okay, that's fine. That's easy. That'll be done pretty fast. Progress of side story interlude live. Yeah, so most of it now, just to get the rest of anything for free, is just complete all the extra missions. I've completed this now, so we got our 6-star free choice now. All right. For another weapon. Flame all. Who is that? Ike. More memories. Pretty much pretty standard. Starting to build it back up. Okay. That was the end of the chapter, wasn't it? Yeah, inverse collapse is the next chapter. That's the new chapter. However, we might not have time to do this tonight. That means now... Wait, I gotta... Hold on, go back. I gotta go in here and claim this. Claim my stuff from in there. That's now 67. Now this one's got its hidden story done ready. Alright, so Shattered Illusion is that one. Okay. And then the new chapter. 7. Inverse Collapse. We're starting to get there. Consumed by Darkness. Ooh, that's gonna be about Kamu taking over. It looks like. Oh, so I think we're about to get into the main story of what they're about to find out about their existence isn't exactly what they think. And machine stories are kind of like that a lot, where you have multiple variants where the machines don't realize there's other machines. Terminator used to be kind of like that before they messed up a lot of it. But first waves. Oh yeah, the outfit for fair turn 2121. I might actually try to get this picture look like a ghost girl. How do you? Oh, there we go. The taste of metal and salt. I always like to do the intro of these on stream if I can. The taste of metal and salt spreads in your mouth as a booming sound fills your ears. It sounds like the waves crashing against a cliffside, the unending sound of the tide. You grab a hold of yourself and reorient your consciousness from these stimuli of unknown origins, and then you suddenly see a small spot of light amidst the eternal darkness, like a moth to a flame. You desperately want to approach that eternal light. Driven by your desire to go forward, your legs are formed. Motivated to touch the light, your hands are formed. Though the closer you are to the light, the more complete yourself it becomes. The closer you are to the light, the louder the sound of the tide becomes. Right at your finger, right as your finger touches the light, a violent quake reverberates throughout the area, as if a dying star collapses on itself. Suddenly light fills your vision, but right after that, the world returns to silent darkness. Open your eyes. You wake up in a cold sweat as the nightmare still has a hold on you. Clutching your pounding heart and your eyes open to observe your surroundings. You are in a room that you can only describe as dilapidated. An old wooden bed cracked in moldy walls, and a ceiling covered in cobwebs form the room. The smell of decay fills the air, offering a hint of how old this abandoned structure really is. Strange. It is not just the environment. You are a stranger to yourself as well. Why are you here? Why you woke up here? Where you come from? And where are you going? Your mind goes blank. You cannot recall anything. Regardless, get moving first. You hear a voice in your heart following its call. You get out of bed. You can see a courtyard surrounded by broken fences through the window. Beyond that, a dense forest. You seem to be in a countryside near a town. We're in Resident Evil! No, I'm just kidding. You can also hear the faint clash where Leon comes out of nowhere. It turns out it's the Leon crossover. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. You can also hear the faint clashes of waves hitting the shore. You might be in a coastal area as well. You step out of the room and walk downstairs. Your movement breaks the long-held silence of this decrepit estate. The sunlight illuminates the dust in the air through the gaps of the thick, musky curtains. With an extended creak, the battered front door is opened once again. Weeds fill the unmaintained garden between you and the rusty iron gate to the forest path outside. The world immediately becomes larger, but that only makes you feel smaller. Is there anyone? Before you finish speaking, in your raspy voice, you seem to have caught something in the corner of your eyes. There appears to be a small cemetery by the courtyard. A hooded girl kneels before a gravestone. Her head lowered and her palms clasped together. She seems to be mourning the dead buried here. Even when you approach her, she does not move for a few minutes. What are you doing? Overwhelmed by your confusion, you cannot help but ask her. Hearing you, the girl slowly stands up. She turns around to face you as she opens her eyes. It was nothing. I was simply saying goodbye. And even though you took longer than expected, I've been waiting for you to wake up. Why are you waiting for me? Because only you can stop the sound of the tide and end the eternal cycle. I should introduce myself. My name is Cradle. You can consider me your servant, your companion, anything you like. My duty is to guide you. You are now on the path of the curse queller, which is why you woke up in a blank state. Your erased self will only be returned once the sound of the tide has stopped. The girl named Cradle explains to you after you have forgotten everything. Regrettably, you do not understand anything she's saying. The amount of information threatens to suffocate you. Luckily, now you have something to ponder over. Your body functions automatically out of forgotten habits before you realize it, processing Cradle's words over and over again, trying to deduce their meaning. What is the sound of the tide? It is the calamity that threatens to purge this world. It is the tragedy that never ends. You can hear it, can't you? The surging waves that echoing in your ears, thumping and wailing. Indeed, you have been hearing the sound of the tide from afar since you woke up. But what does it have to do with the calamity? You don't seem to comprehend fully. That's okay. It's easier to show you than tell you. It's almost time anyway. Time for what? You start to feel uneasy. Hush. She raises her index finger and holds it by your lips. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? The approaching tidal wave. The chilling sound of the tide. The sky darkens in an instant. Dark clouds approach from the horizon, covering the bright sky in shadows. That is... Only after you observe carefully do you realize that those are not storm clouds that are approaching. That is a tidal wave that is large enough to cover the sky. You cannot move as if your feet were nailed. That's also my nightmare. This is like, I mean, even though I like my mom and stuff, and my bloodline somewhat comes from Florida, I've always, like, my biggest fear is, like, tsunami level waves. Like, that's a force of nature you cannot avoid. Yes, the early story puts off a lot of new people. I enjoy it. I like the story. I think it's interesting. Though some people enjoy it. Yeah, I think I like it. I've seen many new players who like it. Ardnot likes it too. I do. I like its new story, and I like some of the side stories too. I like how the writing is done. The writing is very tactile. Meaning almost like you're reading a book, where it'll explain the emotion and actually use very specific words to draw out, like, imagery in your mind to kind of paint a world, the world that this is happening in. So that's just me. I just love I'm a big, huge story buff in most things. So you cannot move as if your feet were nailed to the ground. There is no reason to run. There is no way that you could outrun it. Several breaths later, the tide is already visible to you. The tide that will devour all. Nothing can survive its wrath. We are out of luck this time. But that's alright. There's always next time. Next time? The thunderous tide gets closer and closer, almost deafening you. I'll see you soon, then. The girl smiles as she says it. Then she closes her eyes before you are both taken by the world-ending tide. Yeah, exactly. It's just that some people don't like reading it. That's why people say that. That's true. I will say, like, for someone I will say that. If I were to just do a review look of it, then I'll say, yeah, probably for some, then the amount of text you have to read yourself can probably be a little daunting. And kind of and take a while. Because you have to read it all yourself too, whether you're fast or slow reader. That takes longer than just voice acting that some games put in most cases. So, open your eyes. Back in the room. You wake up in a cold sweat as if the nightmare still has a hold on you. Clutching your pounding heart and opening your eyes to observe your surroundings. An old wooden bed, cracked and moldy walls, and a ceiling covered in cobwebs form the room. It is the same view as before. You have woken up in the same room. Whoop, I didn't mean to hit that too fast. Luckily I didn't skip it. Realizing something, you rush out of the crumbled house. Unsurprisingly, you run into the hooded girl in the cemetery again. We meet again. Our time was brief, but you must have remembered my name, right? Is this the cycle you were talking about? That's right. The great tide surges from the depths of the ocean, after a set period of time devouring all. Afterward, everything is reset to how it was in the beginning. People forget what they have experienced, and they forget the calamity that is coming. I feel like this story also has a bit of, as someone who has a big faith, has a faith of his own, and is getting back into his beliefs. This game also, from what I can tell, has a bit of religious tones to it too, like hidden into its story for part of its like almost atmospheric writing, to kind of referencing, because that's almost kind of referencing like almost like an end of the world kind of situation, or the flooding of the earth is like it says in the Bible. So it's like there does seem to be a Xenosaga was, by the way, another game. Was it Xenosaga? Yeah, Xenosaga, I'm pretty sure. Xenosaga was another one who did this. Who incorporated a lot of this. A lot of that kind of tones and secret little, like, references towards more things like that are more religious based. If you do it right, it can do really well. It'll be a really well and have really good tones. It can also be a little overexerting depending on if it's done wrong too, though. Is it true reading in 2025? I like the story too, though. Exactly. Time is therefore stopped. Tomorrow doesn't arrive for anyone anymore. But neither of us have forgotten the tide. Hence why we need people like you to stop it. What is happening to this world? This world was destroyed once. After the age of myths, the surviving humans began to rebuild their civilizations on top of the ruins of the war. But the wisdom of the ancients became undecipherable mysteries. People had to start from nothing, slowly repeating what happened. See, it's also a good story incorporates real life things. That's something even you could say where we even have a problem kind of in real life with a little bit. Like I said, I really do enjoy PGR. Whoever's behind the writing in this game definitely really likes to take their time and really kind of sculpt out basically what they're trying to say with their words and the environment they're trying to pull you into with what they're exclaiming. So, but the wisdom of the ancient Ridon, somewhere along the way, the sound of the tide began to appear. It destroyed the world over and over again, as if trying to keep humanity's future locked away. That is the state of the world now. But don't think that I have all the answers. I have no knowledge of your past or where the sound of the tide came from. I was assigned a duty and I am simply doing what I've been tasked to do. So stopping the sound of the tide is my duty. A quick learner. No one knows why the world is the way it is. In my opinion, however, let's figure out how before the why. The calamity is right before us. If we don't want the same tragedy to repeat, we must take action right now. You do not know the true nature of the sound of the tide or why you have been given this duty, but you must take action first, as Cradle said. In that case, allow me to accompany you, if you don't have a concrete plan yet. There's a small town by the shore nearby. You can familiarize your whereabouts there. You can act after you make up your mind. There's no rush. I don't seem to have a choice. I'm sorry. But I can promise you something. Even in this world with very few guarantees. No matter how your journey ends, I'll be there with you until the very last moment. That's also kind of cool because that's hearkening to what I'm trying to do in real life too. That was very convenient and coincidental, and I don't believe in coincidence. After your journey ends, claim your mission rewards here. Any downfall crystals you obtain on your journey and from missions can be used to increase progress level and claim handsome rewards. Alright, nice. A lot of this we're going to save for the big day of PGR that I'm going to be doing this week. I've planned it out for the middle of this week. It's not going to be tomorrow. It'll probably either be day after tomorrow or closer to... Let me check this before I say it. Hold on. I should look at my calendar more often. Hold on, chat. So, tomorrow's Tuesday. So, if not Wednesday, it'll be Thursday. If not Wednesday, it'll be Thursday. What do you call it? If not, my brain. If not Wednesday, it'll be Thursday when we do the main next episode of this. I don't sadly have time to do too much more story tonight. What we are going to quickly roll through, though, because we can do this on stream real quick. We're going to do our daily Operation Guardians to try to work on our... So we need 3 abandoned warehouses, 5 battle missions, supply crate, and all that. So I like to start small on the first day. I like to do as smallest steps as possible to uncover... There's the daily action increase. Nice. That was lucky. I like to start small to uncover as much as possible. I'll go ahead and get this out of the way since this... My instructor is now doing this and is now helping my cross-checking, so I'm going to go ahead and trigger that. We're gonna have to do it again, I think, even though I landed on it. And then we want 4 is the smallest here. Yep, cross-check is done. That's precision sensing. Relocate +2. Might as well do that. It'll push me forward too. I'll miss that fight, sadly, but we didn't have enough to get that. Remote sensing again. So there's a crate in front of us. Let's do that. Supplies received. So... let's burn the big one. That's just gonna give me bonus actions again. I don't need it right now. Remote sensing again. Our first battle, let's do that.
This fight better not be a boring one.
Enemies have high resistance.
Is that the best you can do?
That was high resistance? Kid?
Keep moving. This
I don't know if I call that high
is not
resistance,
the end
Gabe.
yet.
Didn't even need to pull out the chair of power. Don't consider that pretty weak, actually. Commandant level up 72. Alright, yep. Battle mission. External reinforcement. So another battle just got down into 5. Nice. That's just precision sensing. So let's do this. And we'll get another battle.
This fight better not be a boring one. Give me all you got. The sun is set. It'll be my
Well, I
blade.
was gonna say putting up more of a fight, but then that happened.
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
This victory is not the end yet. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, I don't have one that will get me to the crate. So let's do this. Getting one more extra starting point. Go to whatever this is. Hey, there's the abandoned warehouse. So it's right after the starting point. This is are we out of actions? No, this is our last one. Yeah, let's do that so we see. Oh no, we are out of actions. So 5 is the one I need to do tomorrow to check to see what this is. Alright, so that's done for today. I think... Oh, and next episode, because we ran out of time before I have to switch games. Next episode, we're going to be doing, Oh, let me show the intro for this first, real quick. Welcome to Bite Invasion, Commandant. Select Chapter 1. We need to collect as many bite crystals as possible before we can escape with a high score. We can take a look at the items and the enemies appearing in the stage before we begin. Pick up the move faster for a certain amount of time and turn all monsters on the map into running shoes. Touch the shoes to refresh the duration. You can collect sneakers in the stage and gain an increased movement speed. Running through enemies can further increase its speed and refreshes duration. Hybrid. The most common monster in the world of bites. It doesn't have any skills, however. You will lose 1 HP if you touch it. The enemies in this stage are pretty mediocre, but more powerful enemies might show up in the future. Pay attention. Now time to escape. Alright, let's try it. Swipe the screen to control the direction. Oh, it's like Pac-Man. Oh, I screwed up. Whoa, no. Oh, this is confusing. Oh, this is very hard with a controller. I can't get ahead. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ah! It gets centered so easily. Wait, what? She's in rage mode. Oh, yeah, this is really hard with it. I managed to get it. Woo! That was close. Wow. Woo! We got all three. We scored enough points. Okay. So it's not about dying, it's about getting the points. Leave for now. Nice. That's really cool. 19 days. And then we got Simulation Battlefield. That takes us straight to the normal daily. Then we got, let's see. That's the collab ritual. Takes you straight there. I do like that some of these menus are more, I never realized this in the last event. There's always a main menu to get to everything else. I just didn't know that last time. I haven't even unlocked. Let me break. Oh, that don't start till the 20th. And then the Devils Never Die character tutorials or setups and challenges we need to do as well. I think these will earn us cards and stuff towards getting cubs and weapons from what it looks like. But yeah, and then there's this one too. There, 37 days ranking challenge mission. Give me a outfit for who? Oh, for Echo. That's Echo's outfit that's in the what's it called, and the bow, the 5-star bow. Okay. Try the D-pad or something. Pretty sure I used WSD. We'll have to do that next time. I have a keyboard set up as a backup custom control, but I didn't have to. I didn't want to have to switch off of there since it wasn't having any pause in between the levels. Next time we're using WASD. I'm gonna try my D-pad, but I think for that one game, WASD is better for me on that one because it plays like Pac-Man. So you only need up, down, left, and right, essentially. Did you do, yes I did. Yeah, we have Dante. Yeah, we did all of the DMC story. The collab story. Yeah, we completed all of it. Even did that weird, which as I think it was Azerta who was there for it. We had to throw our rose at Virgil so many times before I could unlock the secret little ending of Virgil having a strawberry sundae for the first time in a long time. Or ever, probably, to be fair, to a certain extent. But yeah, we got our free Dante. He's not as strong by any means. I haven't really focused him at all. You can see, look, Virgil's an SS, level 80. He doesn't have his ultimate or his pet yet, or his cub. Or his ultimate weapon and his cub yet. But I've got his memories maxed out that I'm using. He's level 80, double S for now. And then Dante's down here somewhere. There he is. As you can tell, I haven't done anything with Dante yet. I did go ahead and get his memories equipped. I don't think I leveled them up yet. But I did get his memories and stuff set up and stuff that I wanted for ahead of time. But and an alpha sits up here. What's funny is that she's still technically a little stronger. But that's only because she has her 6-star weapon. He does not. Once he has his 6-star weapon, this is probably going to be 6,000 something. So, he's definitely going to be way higher. He's one-shotting certain things where even she's not even doing that. So. But I do love Alpha. Alpha's a good character. Nice. My Virgil has 7,666 battle power. Or rather, that is a good power. That is true power. Powers. Oh. But that is pretty awesome. How'd you get it that high? You must have, you clearly already have Yamato. Actual Yamato. Does the Cub add I can't talk. Does Cubs add battle score? The pets? Do they add battle score? If they do, that explains why. So then I'm actually going to be closer to what you are than when I finally get everything set up. Interesting. No? So then I wonder, wow, then what did you do to make it that strong? Oh, wait. Oh, yours is a triple S, though, isn't it? Yours is an SSS. 6 smoking styles of Virgil. That's probably what's making up for it. Plus the weapon. Yeah. So weapon plus SSS. Where mine's only a double S. He's only 6 smoking. But he ain't 6 smoking style. He ain't got his style yet. Oh, man. That is awesome, though. Good job. Nice, nice. Alright, then. Let's see. Oh, also did the resonance and hypertune. Oh, yeah, resonance. So, y'all are gonna have to teach me that soon. I haven't done anything with resonance yet. The game hasn't even mentioned it yet as far as tutorials. Like, sometimes how you know that they'll send a communication and kind of like, hey, you should do this, and this is what this does to make you stronger. They haven't even taught me resonance yet. So y'all may have to show me what that is. Because I have noticed that there's weapon resonance, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Not yet, anyways. So that's also making up for that number. Ah. Probably at level 80. Oh yeah, maybe, because we're at Commandant level 72, yeah. Because 80 is the max for the characters themselves. So maybe it will tell me at level 80 Commandant. Maybe that could be very true. Maybe it's saving it for the very end. That is probably in-game stuff anyways. Like, I'm already broken. Like, with what Virgil has now, without him having Yamato fully, like, having the full version of Yamato and having it maxed out, and he's not an SSS, even just the version I have right now, he's already a freight train. So, and so is Alpha, to be fair, because she would be much stronger as well, with some resonance and stuff like that as well, so you're probably right. That must be like, it wants me to get to that point first, and then it's gonna go, now this is how you break them. This is how you recognize the true chair of power. The chair is the resonance. Oh man, that'd be funny if you could put a plastic chair as a resonance on a weapon. I would definitely do that as a joke for it. I would try to pick up a copy of both their cubs. They unlock a few moves. Oh, really? Oh, so that's why some people are trying to say that he doesn't have all his moves. It's because some of his... I've seen people trying to put negatives on this game for that. I wasn't quite sure what they were talking about. But now, I knew what moves they were talking about, but I wasn't sure why that wasn't... Ah, so the pet must add some of those. Roger. Summon swords for Virgil and some bike moves for Dante. Ah, that makes sense. Ah, okay. So that's why, so that must be what people are talking about. I was just like, it might be just it hasn't been, no one's figured out how to do those moves yet. My assumption when I saw those negatives, I was like, did you try to look up, maybe you just haven't figured out how to do the move yet? And it's like, but as it turns out, it must be the cub. The cub must be the key to having it. You must have to have it to have their full moveset. That's fine. Makes sense. I mean, Mirage is the pet for him. Even though you can technically pull Mirage out, as you said, the full moveset isn't really there because you don't have your cub. Now, in the story, I think you do. I think in the story, you can trigger these moves. Like, if you're playing the collab story, because that version of Dante and Virgil is like a pre-made version that gives them everything. Because I was doing some bike attacks with Dante that I cannot do now. So I assume that's because he has it's because he had his cub in the story. So obviously there's still some stuff not in because Dante has a million weapons. I mean, that's true. What they gave him was good enough for me. Because I was like, guys, y'all need to really realize Dante is literally The demon version of Mega Man. Do you know how many devil arms he has? He's literally said it. 666 devil arms. That's a lot of weapons. That'd be impossible for any game to represent. Even Devil May Cry itself. I'm pretty sure. At least in one game. They've done a good job of showing different ones as the games go on. But... but it's like even DMC itself could never pull off that type of craziness. Only like a movie or show could do something like that. And the shows are sometimes subpar, sadly, with the Devil May Cry series. Some of them are good, some of them... But I'm happy with them. I love them as characters in this game. They're very fun. That's why Virgil's my go-to with Alpha and Liv in my story campaign team. That's my campaign, like basically my story team. The team I use to blow through the story. So, I'm completely fine. So I think that's cool. But we will have the Cub for Virgil, and maybe I'll skip out on Dante's weapon for now and only go for Dante's Cub. I want both for Virgil, but for Dante, I think just in case we don't get everything, and I don't happen to. I mean, I'm gonna be playing this every day, so I'll probably have enough time to eventually get them all. But, and work on the different challenges, and then if I have to, maybe fill in the gap myself a little bit. I should have enough time to do it if it's because I'm going to be playing this game every day. So, what was I going to call it? What was I going to say? But just in case an emergency happens, if for some reason I run out of time and I'm not able to get every Devil May Cry item, I think the item I'm going to miss out on by choice, because if the Cub gives me more moves and unlocks the rest of his moveset for the bike, then it'd be more useful for Dante to have his bike over his sword. Virgil don't count because Virgil's getting both. Since he's my favorite, he's getting Yamato and Mirage. So, he'll be fine. I'm flailing around like an idiot because I used to play on controller, but I've only See, you know what's funny? I'm playing with controller. That's why I think I do so well with Dante and Virgil versus some of the other characters even. Is I actually am using my PlayStation control to play this. So my instincts are kind of already there for it. I'm like, triangle, triangle, slash, triangle, judgment cut. And my brain's like, yes. So it also makes it easier dodging. I dodge way more efficiently. Not always, but I dodge way more efficiently using my PlayStation control than mouse and keyboard on this game. I use my keyboard on some things. I should have had it turned on for this day, so we could have used it for that Pac-Man game. I will make sure it's there next time. So if we do decide to do a little bit of that little mini game, we can just use my WAS keys, because that'd be so much simpler. It doesn't let me use the analog stick. It's probably the D-pad, but I have my D-pad customized for my accessibility on my PlayStation control through DSX. So my D-pad is not exactly normal right now. So we'll just use WASD next time for that game. But yeah, I love this game for that. I love that this game even lets me do this. That as long as I have DSX, it's like a little third-party little program I got. It was like $10 on Steam ages ago. It might be more now, but it was like $10 when I got it on Steam ages ago, and it's been a lifesaver for games that aren't on Steam. For games that I can't use my control without Steam on. Like Xbox games, Xbox app games, things like that on PC, or games like this where they're way more hack and slash and very fast paced, where I'm used to playing those types of games on console and on controller. So Steam has been awesome for controllers for it. It has, yeah. But where it fails, that's where the DSX app that I purchased picks up the slack. But, alright, let's head back to the main logout screen here. Let the DMC song play in the background. It'll be a few minutes. It'll probably take like 10 minutes, I'd say, or so before I can start our next stream. We gotta do Uma Musume before it gets too late. Make up for we didn't get to do Horse Racing Sunday yesterday. We didn't get to work on our stats for our team. So, we're gonna be doing that stream here in a little bit. Unless for some reason something in IRL changes this and I have to wait till tomorrow. But if you don't hear from me I'll set a time. If the stream doesn't start in 20 minutes, as soon as this is over, then I probably had to save it for tomorrow. Because my mom's got a procedure she's got to go in for tomorrow to have this loop recorder that, because it's not doing her any good, removed in surgery tomorrow, so I might end up saving Uma Musume for tomorrow if we don't get to it tonight, but we'll see. Depends on my prep work in between this episode, so. But either way. But I want to give a big shout out to Azerta and Leonotis and Urban Mech Farseer, my moderator as always, for joining in the background of the chat and just chilling out, and everyone else just chilling in chat, always giving me helpful tips in the PGR, enjoying the story along with me as we go through the world that is Punishing Grey Raven. Like I said, I'm starting to like it more and more. I'm enjoying its writing, so. Hope to see y'all in our next episode, either tonight or tomorrow. So peace and love to everyone out there, and wish you a good morning or good evening, wherever you may be. And until next time, everyone, I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Azerta. Bye, Leonotis. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. There we go. But bye-bye.